Guys, I can't believe this. We got another one. Back-to-back chases tonight. Holy crap.
As well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. Well, in this case, we do see the driver. Headlights are on, and Pat, I at least saw him use his turn signal a couple of times. Look at this, some dangerous maneuvers right here.
Yeah, that's not a good move he made right there, going when there was oncoming traffic, approaching from the other direction, of course, but still that could have been something bad that happened, some kind of collision or accident there.
Yeah, and these high speeds, on these smaller residential streets too. At this time of night, the weather is still really nice outside. There's people out walking dogs, taking their children for walks, etc. This driver might not see him if they step off a curb in an intersection, and with the speeds he's going, it's very, very dangerous.
He seems to be, I thought he was slowing down again. You know, I'm not sure if the chopper can hear us, the pilot, because I can't tell if LAPD are still close by. All right, he just went over a bump and around this vehicle. Can't really tell if, thank you, Chopper. Wanted to see if LAPD was still right behind him. I don't see any units, do you?
I don't see any units. Would this be the case, Darren? Would they be watching from the air as well?
Yeah, I would certainly hope so. I would think that would be the case. Again, as we talk about in today's environment, a lot of times if the helicopter's overhead, there will not have ground units pursue. And yeah, there's nothing there. Out of the concern of having the ground units push the suspect further and faster at higher speeds in these areas. Another thing sometimes too is stolen cars. It's kind of a double-edged sword, because many times we try and recover the car for the victim, but in these high-speed pursuits, it oftentimes ends in some kind of a collision. Whoa, look at that. Did you see him go over that bump there?
Oh, yeah, we've seen him do that a couple of times.
Yeah.
We have confirmed, Juan and Darren, that the LAPD does have their airship overhead, so they are tracking.
Okay.
They're tracking this vehicle.
That makes sense. As I was saying, sometimes they end in collisions, and then the victims.
Yeah, Renee, look at that. Back to back, right? Isn't it crazy? This one's a stolen car in South LA.
Now, Darren, you mentioned the car.
Arlene, isn't this great? Two for Monday.
We have one of those shots recued there to show our viewers.
Don, I think I don't know.
In the meantime,
I don't know.
This car here
we'll have to update that in the morning when we find out. See if he got away or not.
Here it goes, Pat.
Scott, here we are.
Look at that on the right
Second
side
one.
Of your screen, and there it goes.
Esmeralda, I know. Isn't that crazy? Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
There's some sparks.
I've got about a 30-second delay, so it hasn't queued up for me yet. But yeah,
hold on, it's coming.
Awesome. Welcome, FX. Appreciate you, man.
And it's pretty dramatic when you see it go over the bump like that. But just think when he comes back down at the lack of control that he has of that vehicle, and if there's somebody there or another car pulls out in front of him, what's the end result going to be?
And I'm going to go back to what you said previously about the person who this vehicle does belong to. If you're looking at something like this, you see him make a move like that, that would be a bit disconcerting. Just like this one. Look at this turn. There were several vehicles in that intersection, as well as a guy on a motorcycle.
Indeed.
Yeah. And these cars, and the police cars even, are driven at such high demand in these pursuits that when a police car is involved in a pursuit like this, they take it out of service at the termination of the pursuit.
Yeah, well, it
so
makes sense.
It can be examined mechanically to make sure that it's still functioning okay, because they are driven so hard and there's so much wear and tear done on the cars and the potential for damage.
Scott, I don't know. We're going to have to update. We'll take a check in the morning and see what happens.
You wouldn't think that
Tony, no kidding?
be the case, but
Right.
Go outside, take some video, man.
The damage is underneath.
Isn't that
the car,
crazy?
You may not
Exactly.
notice.
Yeah, or to the brakes, or something with the pinion or the steering, something like that. And it's got to have a thorough evaluation before it's put back into service. But here we are, another one over 100 miles an hour, traveling here on these. It looks like he might be on a freeway now.
Noah,
on Imperial
I
Highway.
swear to God, I think he's
He's on
using
Surface Street now. He's
he's
on
using turn
Croesus
signals.
Avenue.
Or she. You never
And
know.
East 11th Street, Darren. Croesus and East 11th Street. And he
and
is
slowing down. Yep.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he jumping out already?
Into a
That's a playground.
Gonna go play on the playground, I guess.
Parking lot of a building.
And there are people in that playground. Do you
Oh,
see? There are
my
people.
goodness.
Yeah, they're having a little barbecue, a little shindig.
Especially with the weather like this.
And there's that vehicle.
There it is.
Okay, and now we've got the night sun overhead too.
Is he still in the car? Because I don't even think he could get
The
out.
tree was blocking the shot.
Yep.
Oh, Oh, there he is. It's hands up. Is that the
Oh,
guy?
is he giving up that easy?
Motioning, it's not me. The guy went
Oh, that's his
somewhere.
car.
How dare he, right?
It's interesting. Like, there are two other people, a man and
What is
woman,
happening?
that seem to be walking away. They look like they were
Very
at the bar.
casually walking away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not see anybody run from the car, so I'm assuming that the driver is still in that vehicle.
I think he is too, because if you look how close that is to that white car, I don't know how he could have gotten out.
Camera phones.
I saw some movement inside the car.
But then again,
Look
a
at the
chase that we were
space
watching
between that
earlier, the
silver
dude
car
rolled down the
and
window and jumped
now
right out of it.
opened
Didn't even open the damn door.
to the driver's side of the vehicle at this point.
Yeah, interesting. There's got to be additional officers there somewhere, because at this point,
Well,
the
do
one
you-
that is behind that unit does not even have his weapon drawn. So,
Well, Darren, there are a lot of officers right now. We could tell that have just.
Here's another thing. This is
pulled
what I'm
up,
always
and as
thinking
you
is,
mentioned, well, there's another. This
does he have a
gentleman in
chance to drive away if he were in the car? And I don't think he
yeah,
really
I've
does.
got the shot now with all the officers.
Kind of sad.
Okay, we understand the driver is still in the driver's seat, Darren. This
Yep.
person that has his hands up and is not, they must have told him to back up.
Yeah.
But we don't know if he knows this person because he seems to be gesturing and talking with police officers.
Well, it was a stolen car, so
They're
Yeah,
probably
and,
telling him to
if
move
you're-
away.
Yeah, if you remember the pursuit we had.
yeah,
just
really,
a few days ago,
Maple
the
Stan,
same
I think
thing,
he is
where
completely
that kid was
blocked
the
in.
back
He
of the
can't take
car,
down that big old pole, I don't
was
think.
out. There were people there that were interacting that seemed like they knew, probably family that knew the suspect. And my guess would be in this situation here, if the driver can't open that driver's door, they will probably bring him out to the passenger door, if that's possible.
Yeah, there's his hands. They're up. See
Seems
him?
like it would probably be the most reasonable thing to do at this point, because he's jammed in there pretty tight to the to that silver car.
And it
Yeah.
looks like they just checked that car on the left-hand side. You see there with the
Yeah, green car.
flashlights as well. And it looks like they handed something over to the driver, possibly a cell phone or something. And they figured out that that car belongs to him and that he's not involved in the
Yeah.
red car, right?
Well,
Yeah,
We're thinking.
Well,
We
he
don't
was one of the
know,
guys
but-
that was
Right.
out there on the playground.
Only
All right, so this
only
person
two
is
that
from
I know
our
of, but
vantage
there
point.
very
I
well
can't
could have been a
tell
third
if
we didn't catch.
hands are out of the window on the
It
driver's.
does appear that way.
It
Yeah,
does appear they
his
are?
Hands are out. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Well, that's a good sign when you say, Darren. At least so far,
Yeah. Again, at this point, we don't know. if
passenger
there's
door
anybody else in the
opening,
car.
Darren.
Oh. Yeah.
There he is.
Okay.
Is that the driver or the
I guess
passenger?
this is the driver. We don't see anyone else. But this driver is walking backwards with his hands
Renee,
up,
we jump
Darren.
on any chance that we get whenever there's a chase. We try to, anyways.
It was jammed in so tight there, but yeah. And this one, I would say we have a successful conclusion here. There may be a little bit.
And
of
thank you everybody to the from the last one that subscribed. We always appreciate that over on YouTube. Credence and Bishop Show, and sub with notifications on, so you get heads up when the chases happen.
I think that there would be the way he came out the passenger side.
All right, and from what we understand, we have been reporting that there was one person in the car. Did not know that for certain, but it appears they do have the driver for sure. And they're walking him away to another. Why would they do that, Darren? Is that's a particular squad
Yeah,
car?
they'll take him back and secure him in a vehicle, one that will probably be used to transport him
Okay.
to the station or to jail. It's not unusual for him to walk him back to another vehicle.
Renee, I'll keep everything up and ready to go this time. I of course had just shut everything
Another
down
reason is with all
when this
those
one
other
came through.
people there, if he knows those people, it kind of diffuses the situation to get him away from where those people are.
Yeah, that was a
is Darren
short
White,
one.
LAPD retired police officer, that is giving us an update here on the stolen vehicle pursuit with LAPD that was in pursuit of this kind of a maroon burgundy compact car you see there. We believe the driver is already in custody. As we'll continue to follow this story here on KCAL9, bring you the very latest at KCAL9.com as well. But it appears that the
I
latest
guess
pursuit in
that's
Los
it,
Angeles-
ladies and gentlemen. You got to wonder if he was wanting to run and he just kind of ended up making the wrong turn. I don't know. Anyways, hey, thanks so much. Ro, you can. It'll be up on our YouTube if you want to check it out in just a minute at Credence and Bishop Show. Yeah, that one went. That one definitely went pretty quick For sure. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was the, so I don't, this one, okay, I heard about this one here.
And demands a pack of cigarettes.
And those long lines at Dodger Stadium.
And he
tonight,
got a
1,000
pack of
waiting to get
cigarettes, too.
for COVID-19
That's kinda crazy.
as LA County debates.
Anyways, hey, thank you guys so much. The video from watch the last chase, too. That was pretty good as well. That just happened just before this one. Credence and Bishop Show on YouTube. So, hey, thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. Hopefully, maybe we'll go for another one. You never know.